Welcome back to Lordsburg, training day number 2. Another sunny day in Lordsburg, New Mexico. So how about we walk 2 hours north on the CDT and see what that looks like, trying to get my trail legs. By the way, there's a laundry about 2 blocks north north of the KOA, just on a little bit of the south side of the freeway, and that's right here. I mean, it's not a big laundry. It's not even listed on Google Maps, but you know, it is a laundry. So welcome back to the CDT, my friends. Believe it or not, this is the CDT, about mile 84. So by the way, I'm not trying to do a through hike. I don't even know that I could hike 3,000 miles in a season. I probably could, but I'd be broken or sick of trying to hike. I don't want to be sick of trying to hike. I like to hike. It's one of my favorite things. So I try not to get to the point where I just hate it. And it's possible. And remember, I've got my van, so I go home. It's the only home I've got. We have no other home but that van right now. So I go home every time my wife grabs me at a trailhead. And as the summer goes on, it becomes harder and harder to leave your home. But every year I seem to get more resilient, not less. So we'll see. But generally my goal is about 2,000 miles this summer. If I can get that in, that will be a good hiking summer. So there's a Family Dollar and a Dollar General. This is on the north side of town. All of these post-World War II buildings in these old towns. There's a very typical post-World War II building. Probably the city hall at one time. It's like Adam the Woo. I like his stuff. So now the Chamber of Commerce. And ubiquitous barking dogs at hikers. Dogs do not like hikers. There's something about backpacks that just scare them. Michael's Barbershop, I guess business was no bueno. Economy Inn, 26 bucks. I don't know that's even open. I don't know that's better than being in my tent. So 90 is where you follow. 90, as I recall, goes right to Silver City. The ubiquitous trains. And this is weird. You go down underneath this, so check it out. Another failed grocery. It was probably nice in the 70s. Hey, I'll take that Coors sign. And a video store. Video's dead. Silver City, 45 miles. So Silver City is where we're actually going. That is the point, but it's tough to walk 45 miles in a single day. And the trail kind of wieners in and around it, and then goes off way west, and then you have to take a hitch about 17 miles back into Silver City. I don't know, it just seems like a poorly designed part of the trail, because Silver City is where everyone goes, so why not just go straight to Silver City? I don't know, they didn't ask me when they designed the trail. Just an old gas station and garage. Yes, gas stations used to actually work on your car at one time. That's gone. I can recall when I was a little kid, my dad owned a Sinclair station. This is back in the Midwest. And he had like 4 or 5 guys that would work for him. And that when you pull up, they all kind of run out and check your oil, and wipe off your glass. Man, those were the days. Okay, so it's not a real scenic area. I think the trail goes out around there somewhere and then winds back. I can only imagine what people driving by think of people walking down this road with a backpack on. What are they doing? Are they insane? They're a little insane. I'm a little insane, yes. But I really do enjoy it. It's fun. And I found at this point in my life I want to do as many fun things as possible and as few unfun things as possible. Not much shoulder. But this is better than the California Coastal Trail was in a lot of spots. A lot better. Whoa, that guy's trailer lost his entire tire. Not just the tire, but the rim too. Wow, man. In the middle of nowhere. Gila cliff dwellings. Oh man, that's a long way from here. What, about 40 miles or something? So coming up on the junction to 90 goes over to Silver City. That would be the eventual next target. So in case you're not familiar with the CDT, there's not one CDT, there's probably 1,000. And it's been said that no two hikers have ever hiked the same CDT because there are so many alternates and roadblocks and ways you can go. So it's pretty much whatever works for you. It's an occupational hazard of road walking, is that you get to see all the garbage people leave. Like, what kind of people just throw their garbage on the ground and drive away? I don't know. Nobody I'd want to know. So this is where you turn off. There's where you just came onto 90. There's a sign that says Silver City. If you look straight down, right there, that's where you crawl under the fence. Don't expect a sign, a welcome ad, some cookies and milk. This is a CDT, I take it. And this is how it works. So right there's a little reflector. So you're heading just straight out towards, right towards my fingers pointing. So I just walked under my first fence. that's a new thing. Never had to do that once on the PCT. Well, there's no markers that I can see like south of Lordsburg. I guess there's one, but no camping. And here's my view. So there's Lordsburg way over there. So basically I think it's just you kind of head towards a certain mountain in the distance and just keep walking. Boy, I've never experienced anything like this. It's like being out in the Bonneville salt flats or something. Just wasteland, as far as you can see. It's amazing. So these are built for people to walk through, but look at the barbed wire. If you value your pack, you'll just raise it above your head. Oh my God, is that a CDT sign? Wow, it is. Wow, I just pulled like a 1-inch thorn out of the bottom of my shoes. Good reason not to have thin-soled shoes when you're doing this trail. Just so the signs are a little bit better after you get like a mile off the highway. Yeah, it's warm, 91 degrees. Zero wind. A little bit of wind would really help. It's always amazing, just in this short time the mountains are getting closer, more clear. I can see a white sign way up there. Maybe you can see that too. So 2 hours out, I guess I'll turn around here. I was thinking, boy, it's a really good thing I came out for my date. If you're going to come out here, I would highly recommend you come out 3 or 4 days early. Go out on these day hikes for 3 or 4 or 5 hours. Go on back, recover, make sure your pack works right. Get used to the heat, get used to the sand, get used to the sun. So much better than just jumping right off the train, right on to the trail. So it's kind of like getting into a really hot bath. You just don't jump in, you go ow. Getting in slowly. All right, back to the van and beer.